Kia ora whānau. This is the roundup for the week 10-4 to Nationals. Just starting off with a couple of shout outs. One is to Chris Longstaff, who a few weeks ago I had a couple of injuries. Quad I hurt before regionals that was still playing up, and a hip injury that was meant I'd taken ibuprofen pretty much constantly for a week, and it didn't feel like it was getting any better, and I was ready not to go to Nationals, and he talked me through it. And also shout out to Bernie Hull, who also inspired me to keep going and strive to go to Nationals and take his record in squat. So cheers to both those guys, because if it hadn't been conversations, messages from them, I probably wouldn't be doing this now. So I'm just going to start talking about my trials and tribulations of the week. This seems a good place to start. The first one was weight. My weight's been dropping this week, which isn't what I want. Basically, if it keeps dropping, I'll get into a real awkward position in a couple of weeks' time when I'm going, should I do a drastic cut to drop into the weight class below, or should I be competing in this one? And that's not the situation I want to be in. I've made a deliberate attempt to get up a weight class for Nationals, and I need to stop that weight dropping. So to combat that, I have increased my calories to 3,500 a day approximately. So it's 450 carbs, 70 grams fat, 270 grams of protein for anyone that counts macros. That's what I'm targeting. So a lot of eating really. This top week was also the first week I squatted and deadlifted heavy for a few weeks, because as I said, I've been having the hip pain and the quad pain. The first time I did that, after on Sunday, the next couple of days I had a bit of hip pain, nothing like I've been having, but still enough to take ibuprofen a few times. But by the Tuesday it was starting to feel alright, and by Wednesday it was good, so I squatted and deadlifted again on Thursday quite heavily, and it came through it fine. It's Friday today and it's felt good today, so that's quite promising that it's starting to handle. That's good. Also I had some camera issues, and by camera issues I mean I was a bit retarded and didn't set my camera up well for my deadlifts. You'll see that later in this video. And you don't really see me. You see enough to see that I'm having some issues with my form, a little bit of backgrounding, but also I've noticed that my shoulders are a bit in front of the bar. I should be back a bit, so I'll be working on that in the next 3 weeks before Nationals. Hopefully try to get that a bit better. So moving on to the highlights now. Bench highlight of the week, I did 227.5 for 3 reps. It was hard, I'll show you it here. But that's a PB for 3 reps, so that's a good feeling. Next highlight was a squat highlight. I did a triple at 200 kgs. I'll show that here. And that's a PB for 3 reps as well. And then the third one is a deadlift for 210 times 3. form issues, as you can see in that deadlift, but pretty positive going into next week. Going to look for some PBs at doubles this week is the goal. Well, that's all for now. Until next time, kia kaha.